Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast. It's got to do with what it got to do. So the first thing on our rundown today, we're going to talk about James Gunn. James Gunn in the DCU. All right.
Wow.
Call me now for your free reading. Let's go. So
I wish Payne was here. He's supposed to be like the spokesperson for DC for real. So that really sucks that he's not here.
You are so correct.
You are so correct. He's like a DC. He's a complete DC fanboy, and I was expecting him to be like right on board to be going ahead talking about all things good here.
Exactly.
So I can go ahead and tell him how we're copying and pasting Marvel right in front of his face. Boom, burn.
That is a fact, and we're going to let James Gunn tell us exactly how much of Marvel's MCU he's ripping off for himself to make billions of dollars. Let's go right into the clip.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC...
Whoa. Let's stop right there, gentlemen. Did he just say he's the co-CEO of DC Studios?
Exactly what he said.
Nobody has ever said that one time. Like, I didn't know he was made the CEO of DC. That's crazy.
He's the co-CEO.
That's true, but it's still technically, you know what I mean? That's a big move up, because I thought he was just... Essentially, I thought he was just a director brought in to help, organize a bunch of stuff. But for him to be made CEO, that's new. That's different. And considering the fact that James Gunn was heavily involved with Marvel for many years, and to now be pivoting into, the position that he's into now, I think this is pretty smart. Let's hear what he got to say.
He has been disconnected in film and television for a long time, and it's one of our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue Beetle.
Whoa. All right, so let's take this one step at a time, all right? Gentlemen, let's jump back on the screen here. Let's see what we got. You know what I mean? All right, not too close. Let's give us a little space. All right, so they're organizing the DCU, so now that all the movies are going to be, I hate to say it, Marvel style, meaning that one movie consecutively comes after the other and they're all connected into one storyline. And not in addition to the movies, now the TV shows, now all of the different platforms are all now going to connect. So now, am I right or wrong, AB? Did he say that the comic books are now going to connect too? Or is it just the television, the films, and the cartoons?
Don't know, really. It sounds like he's going to try to... He's saying everything that even the Zack Snyder stuff is going to connect, but he's going to have it labeled like Elseworlds and whatnot. So, I mean, that's fine and all. That's fine and all. You want to go ahead and call it Elseworlds just to go ahead and be able to do a soft reboot. But you guys better not. You guys get one more try, to go ahead and get on this hamster wheel and try to, establish your universe.
All right.
I mean, it's just like, hey, that apparently every messed up film that they made in the past or missteps they made in the past, they're just gonna well, that's not the real story, so it's gonna be Elseworlds.
Yeah, they did have an easy out for a long time, but you know what I mean. Let's move on.
a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker.
Alrighty then. So, like, it seems like he actually has a plan. That's what he's dribbling on about. There's a plan. And in that plan is details, and in those details comes nothing I am excited about. I don't care about the Blue Beetle. I don't care about the monsters. I don't care. I'm like, he has yet to say anything to make me go, oh, yo, this is definitely, you know what I mean, lit for real. But we don't have much to go. But anybody else's opinions? Anybody want to throw anything out there? Do they want to say anything? Before
I'm hopeful. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was with Marvel before. But they
Guardians of the Galaxy.
They need the help, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt for real. But you know, DC to me has always just been like a watered down, washed up version of Marvel. You know what I'm saying? We got Spider-Man, they got y'all know, Arachnophobia Man or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I'm with it. Arachnophobia Man. Let's do it.
It'll be something crazy like that. So, like, you know, I'm willing to give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for second chances, so let's go.
All right. Yeah, he's forgiving.
And this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Okay, so before we move forward, because I know he's about to do something special, I would like to say that I'm sick and tired of Superman. However, I want another Superman movie. I do not want another origin story. I swear to God, if I see one Kal-El reference or daddy reference or a dog or a sister, I will shoot the screen and do time in prison. I'm so sick and tired of origin stories, and I'm tired of they corny add-ons. Like, give me a solid Superman story. I actually liked the last Superman. I'm not gonna lie. I liked all of them, but I just want a straight Superman story. I just want to move forward. I don't want to move backwards. And I want a story that adds to something bigger. And I don't want Superman to just come out on top at the end of the movie and be like, you know, it's all good. Like, give me some, you know, give me something.
Yeah.
AB, where you feeling?
I'm feeling that you guys are missing the point about this. They're getting a chance to do this one more time. And yeah, we don't need no more origin stories. I'm tired of the Batman origin stories. We even said this with the Marvel stories. We tired of the origins. We don't need to see how many times Uncle Ben gets shot, killed. We don't need so many times for Batman to go ahead and get those pearls ripped off and getting shot in his parents getting shot in the backyard. We don't need those times seeing Uncle Daddy Kent getting a heart attack or being like Kevin Costner, don't do this and let him get swept up by a hurricane or whatever. We don't need all that. Give me an established. You guys now have the chance to have an established universe and do just like Marvel kicked off and did in Captain America: Civil War. Everything's established. You got Black Panther living in this world. You got Peter. You got Spider-Man living in this world. You got all these heroes living in this world. Do that. Have it established, and keep rolling with it.
So you're saying move forward like they've been doing with the Transformers series. move on to different
Right.
villains and different,
Right.
you know,
Right.
what I'm saying, different.
Right. Horrible franchise. Great connection. Yes.
The Transformers series.
Trash series. Oh my god.
Wow.
So let's move on.
Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over.
Yes, sir.
Is it the fact that it's his tone? Like, he don't sound excited about the shit, so it's just like, and hold on. Powerpuff Girls coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're excited, but we're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing he's saying is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm expecting the story of like Rosa Parks to be next. Like, we adopted the story.
I think you're asking a little too much. He's not going to be like some kind of big salesman. Like, look out, everybody! We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. If you have that, and then you go ahead and have the guy come up and give you like movie, then how are you going to feel about that? Just be completely even keel and just say, hey.
Wait a minute.
You might be more excited than he did. Just that quick.
Right. AB is specifically saying that James Gunn is not doing anything over the top because he's trying to temper expectations. He's like, there's a high probability that this stuff is going to suck. So I don't want to come out in the middle of Comic-Con in front of 10,000 people and make some huge announcement like Marvel does. Like, because like, we are used to Marvel rollout. Marvel rollout is over the top. It is, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything. Like you said, it gets you excited. It draws you in for the whole thing. And now you just got a guy in front of a green screen talking about some ideas. This stuff isn't shot. It's not done yet. These are all just ideas.
He's not going to do like they were trying to make it sound all exciting for Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, yeah, we got Thor: Love and Thunder. And guess how you guys felt about Thor: Love and Thunder last year?
I think this is just for the. I loved it, sir. I think it's just for the YouTube video. I think if you put him in front of a crowd for Comic-Con, or he wouldn't be the person to go to Comic-Con. He would go, but he wouldn't go speak on it. They would put a younger person on stage to be more excited about whatever they have coming, upcoming.
No, you don't see that haircut? That haircut is meant to be, he's supposed to be telling you about something. So that's what he's trying to do, but he just didn't have it.
He's making a very valid point.
He's the guy that's just going to sit in front of the YouTube camera. He's not the guy that you're going to see on stage. He's not him. He is not him at all.
All right, we tried. So, all right, let's move on. There's not much left. I think there's an apology coming soon. Hold on, let me see what's going on.
Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine.
There you go, Ink Boy. There's that excitement you've been waiting on.
Based on the Marvel's Wildstorm characters, we are now bringing into the DCU. And
is that a crotch or is that not a crotch? I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know. All right, we're not going to talk about that. Let's just move on.
We'll interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken, and it means television series called Paradise Lost.
I don't care.
The brave and the bold. The brave and the bold.
You know what? I am just done. I'm done with this. All right, so if y'all want to see more, go. I'll put the link below, and y'all can go check it out. The more I watch that video, because this is the first time I really watched it from the beginning to end. I've only seen clips on Instagram. My excitement was, I was probably at a 30% when I saw it. And I was like, I think I was more excited because I knew I was going to come and see you guys and we were going to have a discussion about it than actually the news. And now that I'm watching more and more of it, I'm like, all these names that I've never heard of. What do you call them? The trash people and the authority and the I don't know. The disguise is
in the committee.
Then, the committee, right, exactly. The expelled, right? Then the transgenders,
creature commandos. First and foremost, creature commandos. You got the right guy to do this because he did Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. Creature commandos. This is going to be their little thing his little passion project for DC. He's given the same energy he gave for Guardians of the Galaxy 1 through 3, and then that's it. Let him do his thing. Hey, I'm just like this. It's James Gunn. Let him do his thing. He's brought us Toxic Avenger. He brought us Guardians of the Galaxy. He brought us several crazy movies. Let him do what his thing. You know,
did he do Suicide Squad? The last Suicide Squad?
The last Suicide Squad, yes.
I like that one.
Was that good?
Oh yeah, I liked it. I don't know if you would like it, but I liked it.
Because I'm saying it's DC, so I don't play. Like I don't watch. Like seriously.
Nah, the reason why I enjoyed the last Suicide Squad, it was really bloody. It was a lot of action, and I didn't know what to expect. But at the same time, I knew that they were kind of sticking to the comic book with the villain and all that. So I thought it was pretty cool. And I don't know why people had an issue with it, but I thought it was a good movie.
Okay, I'll check it out off of your rating for real.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, what were you about to say, AB? I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. And like I said, and if you're a kid of the 90s, but apparently you were a kid of the 90s too, but you didn't go ahead and read any Image comics with like Spawn, Wildcats, Youngblood.
I remember them. Yep, I used to collect those.
Well, if you collect those, you should have known on that picture right there. Who is that you were talking about? Crotch? That was Void, dude. That was the chick that teleported the team of Wildcats all over the place. Man,
that was 30 years ago.
That ain't no 30 years ago.
For me, that was the last time I read those comic books. It was 30 years ago. So do I remember her? I don't remember her crotch. I mean, it wasn't a prominent part of the comic book. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but shout out to them. And I will give you my nerd card when we see it. I'll turn it in, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Let me go ahead and take you get -3 nerd points from that.
All right, I accept that, but I know I can get my nerd points back. Just keep watching. All right, before we move on, did anybody else want to add anything points wise, you know what I mean, before I get into the next?
So you skip some good ones, like the fall of Themyscira, like a totally different telling that Themyscira is getting destroyed and Wonder Woman is the last surviving Amazon. That little preview was there. Then you also forgot about Supergirl, a different telling of the Supergirl story. She flies off somewhere and all that. No, they are literally on a chunk of Krypton and they have to survive. And the last person that's going to be able to survive and take off from there is Kara. And that's why they want to go ahead and make these stories for Kara to go ahead and bring her in.
I know they try to do this. You supposed to be over there with DC to explain this to us, because like I'm more excited by you talking about it than how to. I'm like, what? That's keep going, AB. What else?
That's the thing. I'm like hearing that that's going to be the story. Yeah, cool. And then you got Batman. They're finally going to do the son of Batman story, the Damian Wayne Batman for this new Batman run. I'm like, okay, cool. The only thing I need to know is where's Dick, where's Jason, and where's Tim, where's all the first 3 Robins that's going to be in that world. Are you guys going to do the same dump thing that you guys did with Ben Affleck with the whole Robin suits with all, the Jason Todd Robin suit showing that Robin got killed and whatnot? Or are you guys going to go ahead and show the other Robins and whatnot? So.
That's a great thing you just said, because it segues into my next topic. And there have been a lot of rumors and a lot of conversation around Batman over the last couple of months about them wanting to make drastic changes social-wise to Batman. So, like, now they're talking about making Robin gay. They're talking about, changing Batman's origin stories. I mean, I've heard a bunch of rumors about a bunch of different things that are supposed to happen. Do you feel like they are doing too much to remake something that is already damn near perfect? Like, honestly, I felt like the last Batman movie was super great. Why do we keep messing around and plugging away at Batman when Batman is already dope as is? And there's so many aspects of Batman that haven't been touched yet. So go ahead.
Are you referring to the Ben Affleck?
No. I mean, this is just stuff that's been coming out in the news and online.
They don't got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Marvel is moving forward. They got great people over there. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's like, what the fuck? What can we do? And then somebody's like, let's redo Batman? And like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what's going on in the meetings at DC. Just like, what can we do? I need a fresh idea right now. Today's your first day. What do you think? Let's redo
They always go for their number one. They always go for their number one proxy, which is Batman, all the time. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, most people love Batman more than Superman. Okay, granted, but you guys are gonna you guys keep on compounding this. Like, you guys just notice, just take a good look at Batman. Just go you can even look at everybody can look at this on the web, on Wikipedia. You can go ahead and see that they always have about 3 to 5 Batman movies a year. And I'm like, DC, you're going to give people Batman fatigue. Lay off Batman. Let Matt Reeves do that and do 1 cartoon movie a year. It's cool. 2, 1 live action, 1 cartoon. That's all the Batman we need.
Don't have like the cartoon goes hard.
The cartoons are always way better. Light years better. Yeah, light years better.
Speaking of which,
cartoon triggered me. I seen I think it was either somebody that was close to Batman. She opened up the door and the Joker was there and shot her. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, this was like 5 seconds of the intro. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't think you do any better than The Dark Knight when you talk about the Batman franchise.
Heath Ledger?
Yeah, if Heath Ledger, absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have any more expectations after that, for real. Yeah, so I watched Batman, and I'm like, okay, but like,
I won't say that. You guys need to just, if you guys are gonna pull that, you guys better take the 10 nerd points off of you for Batman, because you got everybody said that for Jack Nicholson, and we had like a decade later, boom, Heath Ledger came in, and then everybody's like, oh, Christian Bale can't do Batman best, and then boom, we got freaking Patterson, Twilight being a good ass Batman.
Hell no, so, yeah. That was an okay movie. That was that. It was an okay movie.
Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
We enjoyed it because we have a standard set for DC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really go anywhere with DC. Like, when I watch DC stuff, like, seriously, I don't have any thrills. I don't expect to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's a twist. Did you see that? Like, no. Since Heath Ledger died, like, I have never seen DC do anything where I'm just like, wow. No, it's all just like,
You like that because you had the Joker as that type of Joker. But the thing is, you got to also have a good Batman. You can't always have Batman going all the time. That's why I like Kevin Patterson, because they went back old school. Remember the old school Batman that you liked and woke up on Saturday mornings for Bruce with the Batman animated series? That's the Batman we're getting on that movie. Detective Batman, not just Batman that gets behind the computer, boop, 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 boop. Okay, everything's solved. No, he goes around doing like autopsies and everything like that. That's why that Batman was good to me.
I agree.
Maybe it went over your head about that, but there's so many layers to Batman. Yeah, you might like you like what? Justice League Batman. That's Batman fighting supervillains. Cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna knock you about that because you got like that. Batman be fighting everybody. He fights gangsters, monsters, gods from different planets, and somehow comes out. Cool.
I mean, even all the way back to the first Batman, he was fighting supervillains. And he wasn't, that I recall, he wasn't the detective type in that particular movie as well. So, I mean, I think what took the Heath Ledger movie over the top was the fact that he was the best Joker that we've seen, and that's what carried the movie. That is to me, that's what carried the movie. Heath Ledger playing the Joker as good as he did. Unfortunately, he passed, but you know, that is what it is.
Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast.